What are the top franchises to own and which ones are worth investing in? We get this question all the time, and the answer really is it depends. Now, what I'm seeing the most of currently is non-food franchises. So people come out and they start looking for franchise models, and initially a lot of people come in and say, oh, I want to own this QSR, this quick serve restaurant, right? But once they understand the dynamics of owning a franchise, they quickly get away from the franchise restaurant models to owning service-based type businesses that may not require a brick and mortar location. So that's definitely a trend I see right now. When you understand the dynamics of having a big lease payment, a lot of overhead, a lot of employees, there may be a better business model, but it really depends. And sometimes people do want that brick and mortar type franchise model. So it really comes down to you, your lifestyle, your goals. There's owner operator models that are very simple, very low to start up as far as total project costs. There's other business models that are more scalable, like you can hire the manager, you can work on the business, not in the business. So really it's going to depend on you. I think what we do as franchise brokers, consultants, is we help you navigate these waters. That's what we do. Years ago, I didn't really understand what a franchise broker did. And really, through my lending business, as I do a lot of SBA financing, people would come to me and they would say, oh, Beau, I'm going to buy this Wetzel Pretzel franchise. And I would start asking questions like, well, what did you look at? Why this franchise? And nobody really had a good answer. And that's when I really dove into learning about the franchise industry and becoming a franchise broker, going through a lot of education and continue to go through a lot of education because I saw the common theme that most of these people that were coming in that wanted to own a business, really, they weren't getting the guidance to really help them understand that there's other business models and what business model would best fit for them. And so I think that's what a good franchise consultant does, is they help them navigate and make informed decisions, because buying a business, it's not like set it and forget it, right? No matter, even if it's a semi-passive business, it's a lot more work than owning a rental property with a property manager involved, right? So we are seeing a lot of real estate investors who want to own franchise business. They want to own an operating business. And I think most of them could be successful, but I also think they have to understand that there's a lot of moving parts. It's a business, it's a living, breathing organism that you need to manage, oversee, and run on a daily basis. Now, there's ways of creating systems and processes, so it's really going to depend. But I do think that people that are transitioning over from the real estate world do need to understand that there's a lot of dynamics in running and owning a business. But that being said, I think going back, and myself coming from a real estate background, I see the value. If I could go back and tell the 20-year-old Beau, own these businesses, these service-based business, recession resilient, these HVAC companies, these painting companies, flooring, window coverings, plumbing companies, drain cleaning companies. These companies are really where I believe a good focus of effort should look at these type of franchise models. Now, there's like well over 4,000 franchise models. We have a proven process to help you navigate these waters. And if you're interested, what I would recommend, you go to Fran Profile. That's franprofile.com. It says take the assessment. Go ahead and take that assessment. That's an assessment we use in the franchise industry to help figure out where you, the candidate, might best be suited in what kind of business model. It's a very useful tool for you, for us, and for the franchisor in matching, because really it's an art to figure out what business model makes the most sense. I mean, when you look at real estate investing, I want a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house in this neighborhood. Buying a business, there's a lot more moving parts. It's more of a complex process to find the right fit. So go to friendprofile.com if you're interested. You can even, on that page, you can even book a call with me after you take the assessment. The assessment's going to take about 10 minutes. I would start there, and then I'd love to jump on a 30, 40-minute call with you, deep dive about the process, about the industries, about the sectors, and then we can take it from there. So anyways, I wanted to dive into the franchise world and kind of talk about service-based, non-food franchise models. There's a lot of emerging, health and medical franchise concepts. Obviously, there's non-medical senior care, which is a competitive market, but there's a lot of opportunity in that space as well. So happy to dive into all this with you, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Meet Beau, the driving force behind Business Ownership Coach. Unlocking the path to business ownership. Visit www.businessownershipcoach.com. Thrive with Business Ownership Coach.
Hey guys, Beau here. If you enjoyed what you saw, please subscribe to this channel. We talk all things financing. I've been in the lending industry for over 20 years, and I'm happy to answer your questions and provide great content.